Well, y'all, there is the bracing on this one. I'm gonna have that brace there. Obviously, the 2x2 comes all the way across. We notched out the middle where it clears the drive shaft. I had to make kind of another plate out there because we're going to be running the bolts through there. You can see the holes right there and right there to put them in. So I put a plate right there, and then the bolts will be put through. Going to weld the heads into the bed, and so you just unbolt it underneath the bed like normal, but the stud will stay in there. Yep. Got to clean it up now, paint it, and lower the bed. Well, y'all, working on the front of the bed. We got a piece of 2x2 that runs all the way across from one side to the other, and right there's another piece of 2x2 that goes along the frame. What I do is I take the 2x2, I channel it, I notch it to slide over there for the height that I need for the bed. You come across, notch out for the drive shaft where it clears it, reinforce that back in, do the same thing to this side. So the bed will be supported all the way across, and all that's welded in, and all this side is welded in also. Then I drill a hole there, then you bolt the bed in, weld it in, so the bed's still removable. So that's where I stand with that. Again, like I say, everybody does these different. Everybody has their own way of doing it. I do it this way, and it's strong. I haven't had an issue. Hopefully we'll never have an issue. I don't see no real point in triangulating and all this stuff, because this is just a bed support, and the beds don't have that in it anyway, so they're just straight across. So that's all I do back to it. All right, y'all, appreciate it. All right, y'all, update time on this. So I don't know where it was in the clip or wherever it is, but here we got the bracing across the bed, right? You've seen I put a foot piece there and a foot piece, and it's all been there and notched out for the drive shaft just in case it did want to touch. So now it doesn't touch. You had almost 700 pounds in this bed right here jumping up and down. It would have been a funny video if we had someone to record it. Then I said I was going to build the backside support, and that's what I did, and then he just helped finish it up. So we got 2x2 here, 2x2 here that goes into the bed cavity, which would have been the bed frame here. And then we got this circle solid stock cut for the triangulation here on both sides to give it its strength. Underneath here, under the frame, there is 2x2 standing up like this, tucked into the frame, and then welded to the bottom side of this. I will insert pictures so you'll see what I'm talking about. And then for here, we got the bumper on. Do you want to see a 330-pound boy jump on it? Go ahead. Yep, it's on there. Tools are falling, y'all, not parts. So we got the bumper bracket welded solid to a piece of 2x2, and that is underneath, and that's what is bolted here. It's no different than what it was on the frame. This bumper was just bolted to the frame with 2 bolts here and 2 bolts there. So we just repeated the process with a solid amount, bolted it through. These are going to be fixed welded. The head's going to be welded to the washer, and the washer is going to be welded to the 2x2, so you can unbolt it from the bottom to remove the bumper once the floor's in. So that is where it is. It's not rated for trucking and pulling stuff like that, but it is rated for big boys. All right, y'all, we appreciate you. I'll catch you up here in a little bit. One piece of 4 going in. Being tacked in. Well, it's just tacked in, so we know it's 320 or 30 pounds approved. Just tacked, y'all. Literally, just tacked. All right, moving on. We're gonna have this thing finished today. Yes, y'all, I know he likes to weld with no helmets. I'm busting him right now. So everybody in the comments can get on his butt about welding with no helmet.
Hey, it's quick.
Yeah. Quick to being blind, right, y'all? Quick to being blind. Hard-headed. All right. Here's y'all's update. We still got the floor, you know, kind of starting to weld that in. We got a piece of rod going across it. If you'll notice, right there, we got the side of the tubs, you know, right here, tacked back in. So therefore, we're putting the rod in, and then we're going to be sheeting up. We'll be running the other rod from the back side, sheeting it back down. All got the evap in so it can pass emissions in Texas. We're running the wiring over, going to be looming that down, and then once we got these panels in, we'll be working on the top. And he'll still weld with no helmet, apparently. Here y'all go, y'all. It's coming along. It's coming along. The filler neck, you see, it's been extremely shortened. It's going to be in this location, where once all this metal's in, then we're going to box it all the way in. They'll have access to it, and we are going to put a lid on it. So it's not as ugly. All right, quick update. Appreciate y'all. Well, definitely how YouTube and everything is. Someone probably will talk crap, but I believe these look pretty damn good. They're smoothed out. Once I paint them, you won't know it. For the most part. I mean, obviously, the paint will not match 100%. For me, a paint guy could get it matched. I'm working on the other side right now. The bed, all this is welded in. Still got to weld in here and make all these plates today. So in between body work and some stuff, we're getting it done, y'all. Can't wait for y'all to see the reveal. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. Well, y'all, we are starting the painting on it. Yeah, it's an ugly color, but as I sand it down and age it, I'm going for these multiple different colors. The actual, if you look at this, and look at the actual rust color, it's close to it. So this is going to be, see all that colors over there? Yeah, it's all going to be here. Multi later. Yep. Oh yeah. The bed is in. It's tacked all in. It's got a whole bunch of grinding to do. That's my filler neck design for this one. I took parts of the bed floor It made it. It still got to be ground down, cleaned up. But I hope the guy likes it. I wanted something unique, something different. So if this cap ain't going to be here, I'm going to give him a lock going for it. So it'll be a nice lock cap on it. But there it is. Now this is what the white is. I'm about to spray it with the brown or caramel, whatever they call this color. Let's find out, y'all. One caramel. Just in case you're curious. But there we go. You know me, ramble. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. Well, on this truck, it was a rat nest when we first started it, y'all. But there you go. Yeah. So I'm finally doing the tail light wiring. I'm pretty sure that one's gonna be the exact same way too. Good times. Well, y'all, as you see, a lot of the body work is done. The truck is 99% done. Got some cleaning up to do on the dash. Put that piece back on. Clean out the truck. I'm doing the body work now because I don't like the way the paint is because it doesn't match the rest of the truck. I did a little aging on this one because the paint does look messed up. What it is, people are going to object to it. I'm not a paint and body person. This is how I mess up paint. Spray a little brake clean on there, wipe it down, but don't take care of the rest of it. And then I let the fumes kind of distress it all. And then what I do is I go back and knock all this scaling off, and then it kind of gives me stuff like this. So that's what I'm looking for, imperfections. I don't want it to be so pretty. Let me show you. Side that I've been sanding. See, I've taken this off here. I put so many coats on here that when I sand it down, you're gonna get a layering. You know, I got black, caramel, blue, another brown, you know, and then the main color. So also working on this one. I'll show you all the end process, what it looks like. Some may like it, some may not. But to me, it's better than having a cut line all the way down and fresh paint. Definitely on something this old that's already patinaed. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. Well, y'all, we're welding and finishing the bed. And here's what I was talking about earlier with the paint. Obviously, it's almost impossible for a backwoods person to match paints. So I made it look like it's been painted throughout the years and patched and, you know, aged. And I'm down to bare metal, rust, you know, brown, a darker blue. I've left like that peeling stuff I was telling you throughout it to make it look like the paint's been cracking, damaged, you know, multiple different colors. That looks like rust, but it's actually that paint color right there. So gives this whole look. Brought this down to bare metal and aged that. So it'll give it all a different look to it. Hot here in Florida again. Excuse the fan. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Here's this side. A little bit further on this. You see the scaling in that one. Kind of makes it look like rust is coming through it. But again, that's not rust. It's that copper warm caramel color. Brought it all down. And right where he is, it's kind of matches this. Just kind of giving the truck its own unique character back to it. Definitely since the bed has been patinaed. You got some aging in the roof a little bit and the hood. So when you look at it from afar, or even up close, it should look like it matches. So, few little things left to do. If you're like me, that looks like it should be. Few little things left to do. And then we're going to take it for a ride and call her good. Ship her back to Texas. Besides being a ugly MFer, I think it's good. By the way, I'm 320 pounds. I'm no light boy. It ain't going nowhere. They can do the job.